He just came to life.
Most peculiar. Let's call the doctor once we get airborne. Doctor, wait till I tell you what we ran into.
Angry robots, by any chance?
Yeah, giant angry zombie robots.
One step behind again, Lucas. That's yesterday's news. It's happening all over. I'm headed up to the monastery at Norcliffe. You can meet me there.
Roger that, Doc.
Ryder! Well, well, well. Quite an exciting morning you've had.
Indeed it was, Doctor.
What's going on?
We're not exactly sure, but the monks have a few ideas. How's life in the big city, boys?
I'm doing great.
He's,
Don't listen to him. We're fine.
We do miss you, boys.
Lucas, are you sure you're okay? Charlotte worries.
Well, we're fine. Honest.
Preparations to make, but I'm happy so far with your work. Very good. You're dismissed.
Thank goodness.
Xander, I'd like you to meet
Lucas and Knack. Thank you so much for coming. I'm Xander. I oversee the Order of Monks here at the monastery. This is Ava, our youth leader.
It's an honor to finally meet you. We've heard great stories about your achievements.
It's all in a day's work, really.
I fear we have more work ahead. As you already know, the robots from the Crystal Wars are rising.
I'm sorry, I don't know much about this Crystal War. Or the monks, for that matter.
It's true, my order is not the leaders of mankind as we once were.
Perhaps I can explain the Crystal Wars. It's easy to think of the goblins as primitive creatures who live in the wilderness.
And Smelly. Don't forget Smelly.
But the truth is, at the time of the Crystal Wars, the goblins had a highly developed civilization. They were known then as the High Goblins, a proud and cruel race, always at war with humankind over the resources they prized most. Crystals, a potent energy source that could be found only in the human territories. The High Goblin leader, a master engineer by the name of Uric, created an army of warrior robots to solve the human problem once and for all. These robots are what we now call the ancient weapons. The humans of that time, our primitive ancestors, were taken completely by surprise at the appearance of Uric and his army. The High Goblin Empire expanded rapidly as their forces rampaged across the country, bringing destruction and death. It was a dark time, and we might not have survived. But a hero emerged. Our founder, Marius. To Uric's surprise, the strength of the robots was outmatched by Marius's ingenuity. Armed with only rocks, vines, traps, and rock hunting, Marius and his troops were able to defeat high-tech weaponry 10 times their size. He led his people to victory that day and for many more to come. The shells of their robot foes littered the landscape as a reminder to all that might oppose them.
It's amazing.
But somehow, 2 centuries later, these ancient robots are coming back to life.
We need to stop these weapons and discover who's behind this.
We're in.
Now, do you two understand what you're getting into? This isn't your typical Sunday hike.
We can handle it. Right, Knack? Knack?
Are those? How can it be?
You are not the only one who can create life from relics, Doctor.
Knack, we have work to do. You can check out your cousins later. So, where do we begin?
There is a nearby mountain pass where my ancestors stopped the ancient weapons. They have begun to stir again.
We'd best take a look.
Like, right now?
It's too late in the day to cross the mountain pass. Ava will take you there in the morning.
There are other things we can do until we depart.
What do you have in mind?
monastery. We celebrate the martial arts above all else.
Begin! Next, you will face my creation.
impressive, Nat. Of all that have faced our warriors, you are by far the strongest.
Prepare for the final challenge.
Now remember, it's dangerous up there.
I know.
So you must promise to be careful.
I promise.
Just listen to her, Lucas. She's right.
Are you sure you're warm enough, dear?
I'm good.
Ava's pretty. Try not to let that distract you.
Seriously, I'll be fine.
Well, good luck, my boy. While you're off on your little expedition, I'll speak with Xander about the awakenings. See if he and I can't...
Perhaps we can find a pattern to them.
Stop treating me like a child already.
They care about you.
I know, but...
Must have been the goblins.
They just love to break things, don't they? It's a landslide. We'll need to find a way around.
The entrance to our mines is up ahead.
Greetings, youth leader.
Greetings, Garrett.
Be careful in there. Goblin sightings are on the rise.
Through here, huh?
Yes. The old battlefield is on the other side of this mine.
It's so... abandoned.
Xander shut it down years ago. He believes little can be achieved with metal weapons.
I don't know. Sure come in handy when you're fighting goblins. Seems like we need some kind of weight to open this gate.
We were trying to keep the goblins out. Doesn't seem to be working, does it?
There are relics all over this place. That'll do it.
impressed.
It's a little trick I taught him. Looking sharp, Knack.
Oh.
Whoa, it's so cold up here. Should have listened to Charlotte.
It's just a bit further, Lucas. You'll be fine.
Come on, guys.
That's strange. The machinery is operating. How odd.
Whoa.
The goblins have started the machinery again. It's most dangerous.
Thank you, Adrian. We'll be careful.
Good. Keep it up, Knack.
So strong.
That's Knack for you.
Ice is nice.
Cool look.
Thanks, guys.
Youth leader, we have been waiting for you. The place you seek is up ahead.
Thank you, brother. There's the battlefield. See the old cannons?
All I see is snow and rust. Think we'll find anything?
Let's get over there and see.
I wonder what's triggering them.
I don't know. But I bet we can find out. Knack?
What? It's behind me, isn't it?
It's huge!
Analyze its movement. Time your attacks carefully.
They're all waking up now. What's going on? Robots are just ignoring us. Where are they going?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Knack! Quickly!
等等哈，我的保护套掉了。
Ava, are there people around here?
There's a small village up ahead. Oh no.
They're attacking the village. Knack, you've got to hurry.
It's worse than we feared. Do you still want to help us?
Definitely.
200-year-old robots don't just come back to life. Any energy source would be dead by now.
I know it defies logic, but there has got to be a reason. We are both experienced engineers. We can work this out.
All I'm asking for is some practical common sense, not this...
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I just can't get those poor people from the village out of my mind. I wish we could figure this out.
I am a very reasonable...
The doctor and Charlotte don't seem to be having any luck either. And with the number of robots they built, you'd think it would make some kind of sense to them.
Yeah. But they didn't make these robots.
No, that was that goblin, Uruk.
Right. Ava, do you know where Uruk actually created these weapons?
It was in the High Goblin city of Targan. No one knows where that is.
There is one person who can find anything, and can give us a lift.
Well, those guys could use some cooler heads. What?
As my favorite uncle...
Your only uncle?
Sure, sure, but,
Stop. Whatever it is, I'm in.
That's why you're my favorite uncle.
Yeah, I know.
Wait for me!
This is the closest we could land. We'll have to do the last bit on foot.
It's so hot. Why would the High Goblins choose a desert as a place to build their city?
It wasn't always a desert. Come on, guys.
This heat is ridiculous.
We're in the desert. It's supposed to be hot.
I'm shriveling up.
You just need more training.
So, let me confirm our plan here. We're gonna search the city just on the chance that there's some clue about how the robots were built and why they're waking.
Sounds about right.
Got it.
Nice one, Knack. Let's use this to climb up.
A huge river used to flow through this area. Then the wars between the High Goblins and the humans began.
I've heard about that. The river got dammed up.
Yep. Now this place is dry as a bone. There it is.
The High Goblin city of Targan.
It's gonna be tricky getting in. The bridge is out.
It's not out. It's just up. I can make this work.
暂停，调一下喇叭。不需要跑那么高吼。
I'm not getting up that way. What to do? Ah, got it. Let's find out what's inside. One gear moved into place. That's 2. That should do it.
City.
Somewhere in there is where Uruk created ancient weapons. This could take a while.
That big pyramid looks promising.
Let's check it out.
can't believe goblins built all this.
It was high goblins, Lucas. Very different from the ones you find prowling in the wilderness.
Check out the lights.
Do you think anyone's down there?
It's been 200 years. If there is something down there, let's hope it's on our side.
What is this place?
Looks like a warehouse of some kind. Not quite what we're searching for.
Metal's a good look for you, buddy.
So many crates.
But what's in them? That's the question. So, what do the high goblins look like?
Well, they are said to have had markings on their faces.
Huh. Maybe we'll find a mummy or something. Did it! The power's back on. Thanks, Knack.
Look out!
Watch yourself. They're a lot faster than before.
These robots are tough.
This is probably how they actually were back in the day. Right?
Yeah. These ones haven't been rusting for 200 years. So that's what's in the crates. Yikes!
The ancient weapons here are all in mint condition.
Yeah. Shiny as the day they were made.
Guessing all these robots were being stockpiled for the war.
Do you think maybe they were built near here? Hey, Uncle. How did you find this place?
Oh, from the name Target. It means large river in the High Goblin language.
Ryder, I'm impressed.
What we need to find is a lab or a workshop or the like.
Yeah, anything that will give us a clue. Time to do your thing, pal. Give it all you've got, Knack! You can do this! Looks like we're not going that way.
Might be possible. Gonna have to do something about those laser beams, though.
Where's he off to?
We'll find out soon enough.
Stealth Knack is back. Awesome.
Stealth Knack! Awesome!
Clear crystal. I like the look, but what can it do?
Take it away, Knack.
Amazing.
Why, thank you.
This is more like it.
Definitely got that mad scientist feel.
Yeah, and well defended, too.
Look up, Knack. There's your weak point.
Looks like we found it. Yurek's secret... something.
Gotta get through that energy barrier. Time to find out what's inside.
I never get tired of watching him do that.
Just a little more.
I bet Urich's fingerprints are all over this place.
Let's see what we can find. Urich cleaned out the place pretty good when he left for... wherever.
Yeah, just bits and scraps. Ah, behold! A map of the High Goblin Empire. Or should I say, half a map. What about you guys?
It seems the robots were designed for remote activation and control. It's actually pretty cool.
It is cool, but I'm not surprised. Lucas, remember when I told you how Marius defeated the Goblin armies? Well, that victory was short-lived. Humiliated by defeat, Urich returned to his lab and conceived a new plan. He designed a control center from which to coordinate and command his forces, as well as created weapons so powerful that no human could ever stop them. The largest of these weapons were called the Titans. In the final battle, Marius led the remnants of the human armies against the goblins. The Titans were mighty foes, and it seemed as if this would be the end for the humans. But in fact, Marius was creating a diversion. While he dueled against the Titans, his strike team infiltrated the control center. Marius's hand-picked warriors fought their way past formidable defenses into its very heart. At the height of the battle, mere moments before the last of the human army was to be slaughtered, the strike team disabled the control center and the ancient weapons froze, never to move again. Without the Titans, the High Goblins were quickly defeated. This time, our founder knew there could be no mercy. Those few goblins that survived were cast into the wilderness, and Marius took his place in history as the greatest of leaders.
Wow. Do you think someone found the control center? And is reactivating the robots from there?
Maybe. But no one knows where the control center is.
Including us.
Well, we've run out of clues here. What now?
If it's old stuff you want, remember that place in Athenium?
Yeah, the museum. We delivered all of the Doctor's early prototypes there. Good idea, Knack.
We're on it. That was Xander. He says the goblins have just attacked a human city.
Athenium by any chance?
Yes. How did you...
We have a theory.
It's more of a hypothesis, really.
Either way, we should go.
There's the city. I'll drop in for a better look.
Yikes! Goblins galore!
They've got ancient weapons, too. This is not good.
Worse. They must have found the control center.
Whoa! The monks are getting ready for battle.
We need to talk to Xander.
Friends! So glad for your help. Ava, I wish you had told me you were going with our new friends.
I wish you had told me you were sending my brothers to battle. Our way is to seek peace.
I am quite aware of the way of the monk. Ava, you are a good leader, but you are young, and perhaps I've sheltered you too much. The path of peace is an ideal we respect, but when we are threatened in this flawed world, we must fight.
Isn't there a better way?
You will find that there is not.
Xander, we have to get to the museum to find out more information, but the city is crawling with goblins.
You'll find the museum a bit north of here. Garrett Hale created a version to keep the goblins away from them.
Thank you, Xander. Come on, Knack.
If you feel you need to go with them, then go. And Ava, be careful.
I'll return as soon as I can.